Meanwhile, New York's $2 billion fund for undocumented immigrants affected by the pandemic has nearly dried up, and calls are now growing for the state to replenish it. News 12's Jonathan Gordon has that story.
The $2.1 billion state program provides financial support for New Yorkers ineligible for federal COVID-19 money because of their immigration status. Janet Fry is the deputy executive director at the Community Resource Center in Mamaroneck, an immigrant advocacy nonprofit.
They don't have access to any safety net, to provide to their families while they're going through crisis.
So far, the state has processed 120,000 applications worth more than $1 billion. But the money is expected to run out by the end of the month, and the state is no longer accepting any new applications despite the need.
We don't know how the Department of Labor will adjudicate or maybe won't adjudicate because of the lack of funding.
At a virtual event Monday, immigration advocate groups called on Governor Kathy Hochul to include $3 billion in next year's budget for the fund. This would cover an additional 170,000 people.
The true success of this program depends on making sure all eligible workers are actually served.
Last week, more than a dozen state senators, including several from Westchester, sent this letter to the governor asking her to supplement the program with additional resources and to make the process easier to navigate. Hochul recently said it's unlikely the state will add more money to fund this year, but said she's open to working with legislators on including some relief in the upcoming budget due in April. In White Plains, Jonathan Gordon, News 12.